Alright, I'm going to try this out. Testing out the Mooer Black Secret. It's supposed to be a clone of the, drawing a blank already, the Rat pedal. It's supposed to have Vintage Rat and Turbo Rat in one. Using a Amazon cheap knockoff tube amp, the Stage Right Celestion 12 with 15 watt tube amp. Everything's set to medium on the settings except for the gain. I've got pretty low, no reverb since we're testing a distortion pedal, and using my Squier Thinline. I'm gonna start on the bridge, both knobs up. So this is the clean setting. Doing drop D. Everything at noon on the pedal using the vintage setting. Just with everything at noon, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the turbo now. Back to vintage. Sounds like it's just got a boost. I dig it though. I like the turbo. And that's still with distortion at noon. So I'm going to go back to vintage. It's supposed to be classic Rat. We're going to go about 2 o'clock on distortion versus noon. Go about 3 o'clock now. 3 o'clock on the distortion. All the way up distortion. Going back to noon now. Noon with turbo. 3 o'clock on the distortion. Starting to get noisy. Keep it at around 3 o'clock. Turn the filter up to 3 o'clock. So here's filter all the way up, and I'm going to gradually turn it down. Filter all the way down. Filter at 9 o'clock. Filter at 3 o'clock. Yeah, this kind of makes it muddier. The filter all the way up. I mean, the filter all the way up is actually good for like smoothing it out for leads instead of having to go to the neck. You know, why would you leave the pedal like that though if it's distortion? So. Using turbo, distortion all the way up, filter all the way down. Filter about 10 o'clock. Vintage versus turbo with distortion all the way up and filter at about 10 o'clock. Vintage mode still. Go darker. So yeah, it looks like the filter goes darker. I'm about 3 o'clock now. Distortion all the way up on vintage. quick, this is normally a pretty bright sounding guitar. Like, let's put everything back to the middle. Turbo everything middle. Oh, I dig it. Let's go, I mean, I don't know why you would do this, but we'll go vintage. Everything middle except for distortion. The gain, basically. The distortion's about 9 o'clock now, so turn down. Gain. Do about 10, 11 o'clock on the gain, and turn the filter up to about 3 o'clock, a little darker. It's good for leads, but if you're gonna add this distortion pedal that's supposed to be like a rat, just strictly for buttery leads while keeping it on your bridge pickup. Turn the filter the opposite end. Now the filter's gonna be on 9 o'clock. Distortion's still about 11. Way brighter. I don't know how harmonics really are on this. Sounds good for distortion. Here's the neck for whatever reason. And even for the neck, it sounds pretty bright. Here's both of them. Everything's still the middle on turbo mode, and that's with both pickups. Yeah, you know, it's got that. That's the one thing I think with both pickups on this guitar, with everything middle turbo. Then when you go to chords, though, better.